So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Camavinga and Caicedo. Valverde. Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He shifted it to the flank and he's picked it up out wide. Kane. No, it's come to nothing. Caicedo. And it's Thauvin. Valverde. Robertson gets a foot in here. Oh, he's burst through. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
And he shoots! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Robertson. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a good ball.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Terrific effort! Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The United States currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's managed to get free. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Jimenez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Real chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kamavinga. Now Son Heung-min. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Valverde. And here's Messi. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. He has found Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi. Foot in. Fernandez. Thauvin in with the challenge. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is on the way.
The United States really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? In by Messi. Messi with the short one. The United States have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Has crossed into the middle. Oh, good climb. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Thauvin. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Kane has created one goal already. Still they trail and time is ticking away. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thauvin. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Jimenez with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. "60 minutes played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. No, oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. It's a sweeping cross. Fernandes. Thauvin. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's running away. And he's taking no chances there. The United States have their second corner now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Camavinga clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Thauvin ploughing through the middle. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Looking to play him in. Messi. Mbappe. It's a goal kick. Caicedo is there and he can pick it up. And it's Valverde. Knocks it into space. And this is Son Heung-min.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messi. Great vision. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Back when it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Valverde. Caicedo. And here's Thauvin. And he's made sure that's not getting through. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. The United States played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, terrible pass. And here's Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's been caught now. Thomas! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Camavinga driving forwards. Takes a shot! Goal! The United States! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Haiti finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Acuna. De Paul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dybala. The United States leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And a chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Otamendi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Paul. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Thauvin. Messi. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Chance! Oh, the ball. In he goes again. Harmlessly behind. Alvarez. De Paul. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Half an hour played now. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Haiti clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This looks promising. De Paul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a sharp pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Camavinga. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be... And Thauvin! Thauvin gets flagged offside. Messi. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Great chance! Goal! The United States! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
The United States with the lead. That's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alvarez. Now it's Messi. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
The United States are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second period is underway. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for the run, and he's in on Dybala! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Caicedo. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Very nicely done. Camavinga. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, sweet feet. Jimenez gets it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of...
The United States with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandez. And it's Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dybala. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, well played. Batistuta! And that has fair fizzed.
Batistuta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Oh, what a mistake! He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? Goal! The United States! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi. And Batistuta!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think that
Mbappe! De Paul. Now it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception.
Haiti really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Fernandez. And this is Messi. Foot in. Alvarez. Now it's Batistuta. And it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Thauvin. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe finds himself offside. Valverde. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Dybala. Nicely weighted ball. Acuna is in a really good position out wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's shifting, shot a goal! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? Not. And Thauvin! It's loose, and there's. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forward it goes. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Great ball, and a shot! It's a goal! Deep into injury time! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening. and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Estevao, he's shifting through the gears. Chance!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Rivaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Jimenez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thauvin. It's a searching pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0! Just one winner! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So a breakthrough already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Valverde. The United States very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Can he get on the end of this? Cruzeiro have reclaimed it. And that is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. Rivaldo. That's destined for the flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception. Chooses to go cross-field. Estevao chasing after it. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Thauvin. Thauvin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Dijk does well not to be outdone there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe. Tries from a long way out. He's done very well to get to that.
Estevao is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for options for movement. That's a little off target. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Estevao has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar having a look. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. The United States with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. Silvestre gets across and deals with it. Some good work on the right flank here. Goes looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. Neymar! Oh, what has happened here? Caicedo. And here's Raul. Donnarumma. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
The United States just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. The United States currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And that's definitely not his best. He shifted it to the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Bale. And here's Neymar. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Estevao.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spread it left. Neymar. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Cruzeiro looking to get level. No, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And he's had it nicked away. And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Cruzeiro needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Camavinga threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And that's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. It's Neymar! Caicedo makes a dash for it. He's got away.
There they go, hunting again. The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Thauvin. No, he's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. Can he get away here? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game. Messi goes short.
The United States nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
The United States
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, still certainly takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front! Ronaldo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The United States gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. He's in a great position here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, super find. And this is Thauvin, just on the finish! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
Nicked it back promptly. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different.
Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be...
Camavinga! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Mbappe going after that.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Messi. Caicedo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandes. Caicedo does well to get it back. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe! He's had a shot! The United States, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's having a hit! Cristiano Ronaldo engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries one from range! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And he's done it! Rafinha at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played out to the left flank.
The United States are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Half an hour played now. Caggiolu looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Caggiolu has been caught there. It's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. That was travelling. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caicedo. He's having a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rafinha making good progress. He's found a way through. Nice control. Cristiano Ronaldo. The United States. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Thauvin. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's gone loose. Look at the space here! Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Tries to play it through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thauvin. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Impressive jump. Plays it across. He's given... Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy.